check out what's going on outside. Well, the 07 Chevy pickup is home from paint. So there we go. There's that side of the box resprayed and blended in. We're waiting on the decal to go on the back. We did the top of the roof, which you really can't see up there. You really can't see it, but it's all been sprayed, blended in. Redid the front bumper, as the customer asked, and then did a blend on the fender too. So it's looking pretty good, and that's the decal right there, which will be in tomorrow sometime after lunch. So we'll get that and we'll put it on the other side, and it's good to go. Again, this is just a guy's work truck. He just wanted to take care of some of the bad marks. I mean, there's still some marks you can see on it here and there that he didn't want to deal with, but it looks 100 times better. And the truck is an 07, so what the hell? It's in really good shape for being that. Good hauler, good work truck. It's the Sierra SLE. It's a diesel. Got the big old diesel in there. Yeah, Allison, Duramax. So good to go. Tells you right there. And now you guys might remember this one. We did this one several years back. This was a build we did, and it came in because he's got a few touch-ups he wants to do. I think this one was probably got to be 4 years ago we did it. Maybe 3. It was a frame off. So he's got a few marks that need to be touched up. But nice truck. Really nice truck. Lifted right up. I'm getting too old to climb up in these trucks. But yeah, he's gotten a few scratches on it. Like, see, like there and there. I'm gonna take care of them before they get bad. You know, the typical scuffing here. That's nice he's bringing it in. Yeah, all the interior done. Look at that. Gorgeous. New gauges. All new interior, like door panels, carpet, seat. This is an 87. I believe it's an 87. A little hard to close. The rubbers are so new on it. But yeah. It's yeah, so you can see it's got a little mark right there. Very, very nice truck. Now, what else is home and exciting for you guys, is the Buick. There's the Buick. The Buick's back. We put her up on the lift to get her out of the way. She's back home. So there she is, all painted up. You guys remember last? You saw it in the paint booth and it was getting painted. And yeah, there she is. They never look like much when you got the old dirty tires and wheels on. There's no chrome on them and no glass in them. They don't come together till after, right? But that's her. That's her. We're just gonna start next week, probably next week, start putting all the chrome on it. Start getting all the chrome in it, the lights in it, the glass in it. And yeah. He was saying something about we might be setting an engine and tranny in it for him, which I'm pretty certain we are. So we'll get that done, and away we go. Can't really get you a good picture of it up here, but anyway, it is what it is. And of course, the old Ford pickup sitting right there. Just kind of had her pushed off to the side while we were working on other stuff. Haven't really done much more to it. Yeah, don't really know. Just playing with it too. Got to get sanding it down and do a clear on it because the gentleman's keeping the patina look. Got a few little rust holes in the front we got to take care of first though. So we'll be working on that. Let's see. Oh, my phone is going crazy here. Beeping away. Just beeping like mad. But, and you remember we made this the gas filler. I showed you that in the last video. So that's all in there. I got to get the Chevy pickup in. I was doing the measuring today and ordered up the column for it. I got the column all figured out, got it ordered. So if you're out there watching Richard, your column is ordered. I ordered it through Richard at SoCal Speed Shop, so he should be getting hold of you when it comes in, which is in a couple weeks. But we're going to be starting on this here too. Get started on that and get a few things done. So here's the big news here. The Suburban, it's on the frame. She's all bolted down. don't know if you can see, that's the color he's going with the truck. Still got to spray the wheel wells. I don't know what he's doing in here, if he's doing something for interior or not. That's not me. I don't do that. But right now, as you see, I just got the tap out. I always tap every bolt hole on everything we build. We just always do. We like it so when we're putting a door or a fender, whatever on, we can just take the bolts and thread them in by hand. So we always tap everything. But yeah, this is in final primer. This whole vehicle's in final primer. All of it. And he went with all the upgraded CPP suspension. He made this truck a 3/4 ton, so it's all 3/4 ton disc brakes, front and rear. Again, it's got a diff of like a 76 Chev pickup, 3/4 ton. It's got an Eaton posi in it with, I believe, 411 gears with disc brakes on the back. He's actually going to use this vehicle, this Suburban, to tow his race car. You saw the Buick up on the hoist there. He's going to use it to tow that. So yeah, it's the same owner. 2 vehicles, same owner. It's coming along good. And Sean, he's working away here on the Corvette, getting it all prepped and prepared for paint. So he's got the hood ready, he's got the doors ready. He's just finishing off. He sprays down the guide coat, runs it over it all, gets the edges where he can with the soft pad sander. Does the rest, as you can see, with a lot of blocks by hand. All the blocks. That's where the time comes in. All that. What else we got to show you here? Oh, there's lots on the go to show you guys. The Pontiac, the Firebird, the 69. Sean got rid of it. Like, we didn't do any bodywork here. Like, these are the new panels. And like I say, normally, when this car comes back and you want it to be perfectly straight, you'll skim coat everything and you'll knock 75% of that back off on the floor. So it's just the way, but that's how you get it straight, of fixing little highs and lows. But what Sean did right now, because customers taking it back, we don't like that black shit. It never lasts long. We find it tends to rust through. He just sanded it down and he did the bodywork, just the areas where the welding was showing, like, the welds were here and there. He just tidied them up, but he didn't do nothing here. Just shot our primer on there and there we go. So this side's all ready to rock and roll on this car. We're going to be rolling this actually in the shop next week. And we're going to get all this cleaned up and get our rust paint or whatever, our Pour 15, whatever we've got handy here we're using. And we're going to fit the quarter on here and fit it to the wheel tub, because you fit the wheel tub and you fit your trunk drop in, and then you fit your quarter on to make sure your quarter is lining up with your wheel tub. So we're going to fit all that together, and hopefully by the end of next week this is all sprayed and it's got an outer wheel tub and it's got the trunk drop. So, and then that'll be it for another week or so. Then we'll bring it back in. We just shuffle them around. Constantly is what we're doing. The upholstery shop right now, they've got the doors for the Mercedes. They're working on that. They're just not really upholstering them. They're just getting like measurements and lining everything up and figuring out how it all fits, because all this on these Mercedes in the day was all upholstery. All of it. So they're doing all that. So we're just kind of leaving the cars just to a standstill a little bit. We did start prepping out the hood now. The hood and the trunk, Sean was on last week. He's prepping that out, getting it ready to go, because it's going to be paint time very soon. Very, very soon. Very soon. So that's a good thing. Yeah. It sure is nice to see that Suburban off the hoist. Oh, I tell you. It's just nice to see it gone. Not gone, but you know what I mean. Something on the hoist, it was on there for a long time. That's no different than my shoebox though. I enjoy working on it. It sits in this hole, but I mean, it is nice sometimes. Maybe soon I might finish off welding this, and I might actually put this outside. Shoot a little primer where I did the welds, put it outside, and I might bring the 55 gas in here and work on that for like a month or so. We'll see where we go, right? I'm in no panic for either one of those cars of mine. I'm thinking maybe one will be on the road for next summer and maybe the other one the following summer. That's about it. And for all you that are staying tuned and watching and you're wondering about my Beer 30 room, well, I picked up some cool shit like this. I love this kind of shit. I've got lots of these, but look at this, eh? Crosley, Boston, old gauges. I love this kind of stuff, right? This one here, it says right on there, California IA. I love stuff like that. It's so cool. I'm not just always about automotive. So they're on there. I don't know. I can't remember now if this is the second or third coat of mud that they got on the walls. But they're going to come back. I believe they're coming back tomorrow. They're going to sand it. And then I'm going to prime it. Just that wall and this wall I'm going to prime. And then they're going to look and make sure they didn't miss any little highs and lows. Just like we do body work on a car. They're going to check it out. And if they miss anything, they'll fix it up. And then I'll get these two walls painted. And I get my fireplace mounted. And I went and I picked up some live edge last night. Right here. So this is the first piece. So what this is going to happen with this, if you can visualize it, I'm going to put it up against the wall. I'm going to stain it, put it against the wall. And that's going to be roughly 1, 2, 3 bar stools kind of slid under it. And you slide them out. And instead of having tables in my room, because they take up too much room, this will be mounted against the wall, floating. And now guys will just sit there on their stools, and good place to rest their, I don't know, their bowl of peanuts and their Pabst beer, or whatever they choose to drink. I got all these wild, crazy ideas. I'm always up to something. I'm always up to something. If I ain't building cars, we're doing construction around here. You guys that have followed me from day one probably would have known that when I started here, this was the shop, this big white building. This was the office, that was it. And then there was the other little area that you see on the other side of my car is. That was it. Everything else I put up. I put it up. Put it up and that's it. I do a little bit every year. I'm not putting any more up. That's all I'm doing for now. I'm quite happy. You know, just want to get rid of this shit show of a mess around here. But whatever. It's a mess. There's boxes of stuff everywhere. It is what it is. So with that being said, well, it's always a good time at old time. It's Tuesday and the long weekend is over. And well, we're looking on to get the week rolling along here. I don't know if I showed you these either. See, my mind's all over. What about these? These are goat skulls. Real goat skulls. Look at that. Those are going in the bar. Love shit like that. And I got a cow skull. I got quite a bit of that stuff too and shit. So anyway, hey, it's always a good time at old time. I gotta get back to work. See you later.